Hi everyone, so I just wanted to film for you an updated setup of my Gillio in pocket size. This is the croco leather in the matte charcoal. So before I do that, I just want to tell you a little bit more about what got me onto this size, which I absolutely love, by the way. So I used to use my Gillio medium Campagna, and this is in rust, and I kept seeing lots of people using pocket size, and I really wanted to kind of move to that size, but I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to fit everything in, particularly because the Gillios have the 16mm rings. So what I did was I ordered a Filofax in the croc ebony, and then literally about 10 minutes after I ordered it, I cancelled my order because I just thought, oh, I don't think it's going to work. And then like 2 days later, Gillio said they were bringing out this colour and size, and I just thought it was like too good to miss. And I always thought like everybody always kind of wants a Gillio, particularly the new colour. So if it really doesn't work, I can always sell it. So it's a bit of an impulse buy, but I'm so happy that I did it. So we'll just go ahead and get right in. I've been in this setup for a few weeks now, and it's really working so well for me. So on this side I have my cards, and then there's a pocket at the front, and this has just got a fortune from a fortune cookie in that I showed previously, and it's just to remind me to also kind of celebrate the smaller things and the smaller achievements, not just the big ones. So in this pocket I have some scrap paper. So this is what I clip to my ollie clip when I'm at work. If I need to take notes, I can just throw them away. So I clip that on there, and then I've got a good place to take notes. Then I've got some passport photos, a club card thing, a save the date, and a stamp. Then in the pocket at the back I have, this is all planner related stuff. So that's from Peaceful Mind Designs. This is from the TT store on Etsy. So these are page flags. They're such nice colours. I love the grey. So I can't wait to start using those. Then I've got some dot stickers that I use for different things, pound signs for paydays, for holidays, and these are all from Peaceful Mind Designs on Etsy, who I'll link, and then these are from Daisy and Divine. So they all sit in my back pocket, and then in the zipper section here I keep money. So it's really handy having it as a kind of an everyday purse as well as a planner. And then in the big back pocket, which is amazing, I keep all kind of like letters, things like that. I've got an insert from that was in my personal where I just cut the ring holes off. So that fits in really well. Fits in really well in the back pocket, so that's always handy to know. So yeah, I've got this ollie clip on here, which is so amazing. It's the chrome block one, and I do actually prefer the look of it on this side, like that, but then when I shut it, because of where I've got my cards, it's a bit bulky, so when I've got my planner shut, I keep it on this side, because then it flans out much better. So these tabs I just made myself, and I made them using some thing called template plastic. Looks like that, and it's from Hobbycraft. I think this was about £3 a pack, and you get 2 sheets in, so you can make all your dividers out of that. And these tabs here are from the Planner Society. Then I've got some I love this vellum. This is from Naya Papery on Etsy, so I'll link the shop below. And then I come on to my insert. So I think all of my inserts in here are Peanuts Plan & Co, and this is truly the reason why I think that I can actually plan properly, in a pocket size. This is a pocket size with only 16mm rings, as I already spoke about, and this is my everyday carry. I don't use another planner. I have a Stowology for like a kind of a journal, memory keeping, but in terms of planning, like this is it. So first of all, I've got her year at a glance. You can see how well she literally fits everything on the page. And what I've done is I've highlighted holidays and then highlighted bank holidays in the purple. So then I have the monthly. So again, about using every little bit, just put the months on the front here. And I think what I'm going to do possibly with these back ones is I'm going to record like 2018 dates. So if anything's come up in 2018 that I need to remember, I can just put them here. So I really, really like that. And I've just used this little clip. It's a it's like a little rose gold clip. I believe these were from Etsy. I'll find out and I'll put them on. And yeah, these are Peanuts Planner Co. So I use the sticker dots from Peaceful Mind Designs to indicate different things. And there's obviously the payday sticker. I think I've got the holiday stickers as well, the aeroplanes. So I'm really loving using those because you don't have to write a long thing, you know, it just kind of tells me what I'm doing just by the colour coding that I've got. And these are from Peanuts Planner Co. They've also got the notes section, so you can kind of write what you need to do for the next month. So I think in May I had like a couple of things that I wrote down, yeah, that I needed to do. So I've done that in May, and I wrote that in like April because I knew I didn't want to book it into the month after. So yeah, they're really handy. Then at the end of this monthly section, I've got an important date. So this is just things that are like reoccurring every year. So this is going to be really good for when I move everything over to next year. I'm going to know what things I need to put in. So it's all about my car and my cat's vaccinations. And then I've got another important dates printable, and this is birthdays. So I can just look at the month and see whose birthdays it is, which is really easy. And again, like so much good use of the space. You've got the whole year on just this one page. And you've still got, you know, a lot of lines to write on. So I just do the date and then the name. So next I've got my purchases, kind of financial section. I keep these just marble post-it notes on here. I think it's quite good for keeping things private under here as well. So I kind of stuck them on that tab. So I've got a budget tracker here. I'll just show you a blank one. So you can put your kind of budget category, your tracking period, and your balance. So this month it's my first month using these, and I just wrote down everything that I bought and didn't like categorise things. But I think next month I'm going to set myself a budget. So I'm going to set myself like a budget for planner stuff, a budget for toiletries, those kind of things. And then once that money's gone that month, that's it. So yeah, I'm going to try and divide up my money and kind of budget properly. So I'm quite excited about that. I've got a couple of these in here, just as spares. And then I've got a savings tracker, so just showing this. You can kind of write some details, you can put your date, the amount, whether it's going in or out, so plus or minus the amount and the balance. And it's really good because it's got this little notes section, so if it's like interest or something else, I can kind of see what we're spending our savings on. I mean, I think it'll be nice to look back over and see kind of what we've spent all that money on. Then I've got my online orders, so I really like this printable. You can put kind of the ship date and the arrival day, and it lets you kind of see what you've got coming. And I also think it's a good thing that if I have kind of run out of money, it makes me feel a bit better because I can look at everything I've got coming, and I'm like, well, I don't need that this month. I've got all these things coming, so yeah, I like that. Next, I've got my weekly, so this is the section I turn to every day. So I just printed this vellum myself, it just says Karma. I have a list of running tasks because these are some of the things that I'm not going to get done, you know, kind of every day. So I'm not going to keep writing them every day, but I can see this and know that these are the things that I need to get done. And then I just kind of bullet journal in this. So I've got like my events this week to buy, and then I just literally go, Monday I've got these things to do, Tuesday I've got these things to do. I just need to draw my little arrows because I've migrated all these tasks across. And then it gives me the flexibility to use as much room as I want because my to-dos kind of change quite a bit. So yeah, I don't want to be kind of restricted on space. I only have 2 of these in here now, but I normally have quite about 4 or 5 spare ones. I keep all my spare inserts in this clear planner that I got from Amazon, so I can link that below as well. So I'll have to take some out and put them in here. And what I do is I try and keep the inserts in the similar order to this, so I know round about where the one that I'm going to need is going to be. I think I need to print some more off, it's quite thin at the moment. So yeah, so this is kind of my brain dump section. Then I've got like a habit tracker. So I only started filling it in May, and this is when I bought the yearly bundle from Peanuts Planner Co. because I really like the fact that I can just write down kind of a short snappy thing every day, and then it's really easy to look back over. And this is one page, and it's the whole year, so it's just an amazing use of space. So yeah, I really, really like that. That's just to me to write down something I'm grateful for every day. Then I have my habit tracker. So I was a bit unsure about buying this insert at first because I thought, gosh, I don't actually have all these things to track. So I thought it was a bit of a waste of paper. But then I saw that somebody had like got their May ones here and then written June and then like done a highlight so that you can actually put like May, June, July. So you can put more than 1 month on here. And then it's really good because you'll also be able to like compare the months. So I'm actually really pleased with this. I really like it so far. Oh, and then I just have like a little memories thing. So I just like in the month, just write a couple of things down that I remember. I just think that's nice to look back on. Workouts. So that was kind of a workouts that I've been doing so far. I'm using this as more of a recording my workouts rather than planning them, because I think for me, if I plan to do a workout, I spend the whole day then putting myself off doing it and telling myself I don't have time. Whereas if I get to record what workouts I've been doing, I find that quite motivating to look back on. Obviously, I didn't do so well last week, but at the weekend we went on like a 3-hour walk, so I just need to add that in. And I'm planning on going to the gym today, so I'll start filling it out for this week as well. Then I've got my weight log. It's just useful, I think, for me to just keep track. I'm just trying to eat healthy and be healthy. So the good thing here as well, you've got notes again. So I just put if I've weighed in the morning or the afternoon, or, you know, you can write some notes if it has kind of anything's made a difference to kind of your weight that week. So I'm going to try and do that more regularly as well, just so that then I can kind of track my progress with that and with my workouts as well. So my next section is work. So again, as I said, I use this for everything. This is my home planner, my work planner, just everything. It's amazing. So here I've got some contact details, some username details. They're all kind of behind this bit of paper. This elephant clip is from Amazon. So I'll just show you a blank. Yeah, so this again is just the Peanuts Planner Co. inserts. And then I have some weeklies. I don't know whether I'll be able to show you these. No, I don't think I can show you these. I've got some information on, but basically it's like the 4 sections, and then you've got the other sections over here, and then it like folds out and there's like a list down this side, so you can write your to-dos and stuff on, which is really good. I normally keep about 4 or 5 in here, but I've only got 2 left, so I need to print some more out of those. And then as I go along, I'm adding stuff on this list to my CV, so that when I go up to apply for jobs or apply for to do any more education, I can just look at this and I don't have to keep trying to remember what I've been doing. So that's really useful. So next I've got my meal plan and my to buy section. So here I've just got a post-it of some tapas ideas that I can just kind of add to, and I might just end up putting that into an insert of its own, but it's just there for now, just 'cause it's easier. This is just a little bit of inspiration. Summer's coming up and I really want to look nice, so healthy eating and all that. So this is a grocery, guys. This is free from Peanuts Planner Co. And again, like one page uses up so much. Depending on how much shopping you have, you could get 4 weeks worth on here. So I just write my normal shop. We normally shop at Aldi, and then anything extra we need from different shops, I just kind of leave a space and write at the bottom. And then I have like a weekly menu. So rather than, I don't like planning out my meals for each day. I kind of like to see what I fancy, but I like to have a bit of an idea of a few meals. So I've written kind of a few meals, and what I'm going to do is kind of cross them off as I go along. And obviously these are the meals that we've got ingredients for at the moment. So then I just use the free grid printable and just did it for meal ideas. So I can kind of look at this and move some over to my weekly menu. So I've got breakfast, lunch and dinner. Then I've got my to buy lists. So I've got these in different kind of sections. So I've got like my general to buy, because they have a category bit at the top, which is great. Then I've got planner to buy, house, and a wish list as well. So that's what I've got in there. And then my last section is my lists. So the first thing is my add to planner, which is so useful because when you're out and about and you think of something to add to your planner, it's really annoying if then when you get home you've forgotten it. So I can just jot it down there and then I can remember. I've got my goals. my achievements. So I have added a couple more since last time, and one of my videos got 1,000 views on YouTube, so I couldn't believe it. So just thank you everyone, thank you so much for the support, thank you for watching, thank you to my subscribers. I'm so grateful. I literally couldn't believe it. So that's that one of my achievements. Then I've got a list of books to read. I'm trying to read 30 books in 2018, and people have been really useful giving me some, you know, lists of some books. So if you've got any, let me know, comment below. So I've got to read them. Then I've got my book log. So I've just kind of, I'm on read book number 8. I've got to do on number 9. And I've just used my grey mild liner just to put the rating in. I just think that looks quite nice. I just need to rate these last 2 books that I read. So that one's there just to kind of keep track. And also so that when if somebody else is asking for a book recommendation, it kind of jogs my memory of how good I thought it was. And then I can recommend it to them. I've got my films or TV shows list. Again, this was just a free printable. It's really good because it's got the checklist down the side. TV series tracker. This is amazing. So not only can you kind of cross off the episodes that you've watched, you can put kind of the renewal date, you put the season you're on, the name, and again, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 TV series on one page. Like literally, Peanuts Panico is incredible for these pocket inserts. I'm so happy with them. So then I've got my planner shops that I really like to go to. I think I've still got a few to add to this. And then I have like discount codes on the back. And then we have house jobs to do. So in my Saleology, like I said, I journal, and I'll also keep like my master lists in there. So I don't need to really carry those around. So we have like a master list of house jobs that we want to get done. And we just took the ones, like prioritised and took the ones for 2018. And so I keep those in here. And it's really nice to kind of tick them off as we do them. Then I've got this map from a Filofax. I've spoken about this before, just to remind me to make sure I go places, see the world, enjoy myself, those kind of things. So there's always things to save for, but I've got so many places to see, so that's really important. And then I've got a trip planner from Peanuts Panico. So I've just literally taken out one that I filled in because I went away at the weekend. And the way I use it is I actually use both of these sections to pack, because I have quite long lists. I use this section for to remember or don't forget. So there are things to do, like I had to sync my sat nav, those kind of things. And then if I've got anything that I need to buy, I put it down here. And then you've got kind of your reserving money for the amount of money you need to reserve. So that's a bit of a budgeting, which is always good when you go away. And if you've got any scheduled plans, and obviously you have your destination, your dates and your budget at the top. So I really love this insert as well. And you can print it double-sided, but I just printed it single-sided because I just use it for one trip and then I take it out. I don't need to keep it in once I've been on the trip. So then I just have some note paper. So I've got 2 grid paper, 2 kind of checklists and 2 lined. So I keep all that in there as well. And then I've just got this little pocket at the back. This is just from Filofax, and it's just like a nice little bit to have some decorative stuff. So this is from the Grumpy Bear company, and this is Honeybee Shop, Fox and Pip, and a Grumpy Bear again. And sometimes I actually have this Grumpy Bear in my front pocket, like poking out, because he just like pokes over the top. So that's really cute as well. So I like just have that section, just a bit of a fun section at the back. Whereas the rest of it I keep quite functional because I use it for kind of everything. You know, at work and stuff like that. Want it to look professional, functional, but also be able to have a little bit of fun with it. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. Let me know if you've got any questions or any comments. Again, as I said before, this is the 16mm rings, so they're not actually that big rings, and I'm fitting everything in. So I'm really, really pleased. The pen that I'm using as well is the Gillio pen, and I've put a refill in, which is a Parker pen refill. I think I've got a packet here. So it's not this one, it's this gel. I've just used an old box, and this isn't medium, it's actually the fine nib. So it's the Parker gel in the fine nib, and that fits in your Gillio pen. So I'm really pleased with that as well. So yeah, I'm loving this size. I'm loving my setup at the moment. loving the pen that I'm using, just really, really happy. And if you like my video, please subscribe, and let me know if you want to see kind of some videos about other things as well. That'd be great. Just leave it in the comments below, and I'll put my Instagram below as well if you want to follow me. But again, as I said, I really, really appreciate the support. Thank you to everyone that's watching and subscribing to my channel. Bye.